Hey guys, welcome back to another vlog. This is not about to be your typical vlog, okay? Normally, you know, I'm good for the hour-long vlogs, but I decided to give y'all a little break, just a little one, to come on here and just talk about my post-pregnancy, how I've been doing, because we're going into about, what, maybe four weeks? And I'm sorry, throughout this, I might be adjusting this camera because like I said, the ZV-10 and the ZV-1 are very different from each other. And this camera is heavy and I obviously need to get a new tripod because it keeps like sliding down. And it's making me upset and angry, okay? But anyways, I just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about how I've been doing. Oh my God, I'm gonna have to adjust this. Hold on, I'm gonna be right back because this is not gonna work. Okay, I'm back because that tripod was not working. If you have, what tripod is this? Ulanzi? This don't work with the ZV-10 because the ZV-10 is too heavy. I had to get that situated because we couldn't have y'all slipping and sliding all over the place. Anyways, so what I'm going to do today is I'll just be doing my makeup, but I'm also just gonna be talking to you guys about some things that have been working for me post-pregnancy and some things that have not been working for me post-pregnancy. Baby girl is currently asleep right now, so I'm trying to get in as much of my content as possible, which brings me to my first topic. Making time for myself, I would say, has been very difficult. Newborns are very needy at this stage, and while I love holding her, she's already very spoiled. Like very spoiled. She's gonna be spoiled by everybody in the household, my family. Thanksgiving is coming up, so she's probably gonna be held left and right, and it's not gonna make it any better for me and her dad. It's just been really hard trying to make time for me to actually, you know, do what I'm doing right now unless she's sleeping. So when she's sleeping, I know I'm supposed to be asleep, and that's what everybody always says, go to sleep when the baby is asleep, but that's like the hardest thing for a mom to do. And we just don't do it because either it's me trying to film content or it's me trying to do things around the house that need to be done. One thing about me, I can't live in chaos. Like, I cannot live in chaos. And while I will say that my husband has been very helpful, sometimes they just don't clean house like you do, okay? They don't clean it the same way and they don't put shit where it's supposed to be at. So I'd rather just do it myself. And I'm one of those type of people where I do not like waiting on people to do things for me. My husband, friend, family, anybody, it don't even matter. If I gotta wait on you, I'm just gonna do it myself. Yeah. But we're gonna start off with the thread. Face It is what it's called. And this is my favorite everyday makeup. It's not too heavy. It blends perfectly into your skin. I've already washed my face, but we're just gonna put this on like that. But yeah, oh, child, I didn't use this so much. Dang, I think I just put it on my face too hard. I did that way too hard. I made the product roll. We're just gonna put a little bit. I'm not putting a lot on today. This is just gonna be like everyday makeup, not anything heavy. But so yeah, it's just been very difficult trying to make time for myself, but I'm making it do what it do, okay? But the main thing I would say when it comes to newborns, sleep deprivation is very real, okay? I don't know about anybody else's baby, but my baby, she needs to feed at least 2 to 3 hours at a time. And I don't know if she really understands the concept of day and night just yet. That's another thing that I'm trying to work on with her. Like right now, she sleep, but newborns, I think they could sleep up to like 16 to 17 hours a day. Bruh. Like, that's a lot. But baby girl be knocked out, okay? And you see how good this blends? It's so good. She be knocked out. And I just let her sleep because sometimes she can be a little cranky, and we don't got time for that. So sleeping at night with her, which leads me to my next topic. Initially when we bought her home, she was swaddled. She loved to swaddle. You know, I didn't have that same situation with my son. My son hated the swaddle. So I love the fact that she was in love with the swaddle. But this baby, now she hates the swaddle. I started like laying her down anywhere I could, and I probably should not have done that. Probably should not have done that, because now it's kind of hard getting her to lay down and go to sleep unless like I'm laying right next to her. But other than that, I mean, she sleeps pretty good, but she literally has to feed every 2 to 3 hours. But she hates the swaddle. She loves sleeping in our bed. That's another thing. Like with my son, we didn't have to do any co-sleeping. Like we were very strict on keeping him in a bassinet, which I have a bassinet for her. She sleeps in it sometimes, but I said, you know, going forward, I'm going to try to, you know, get her back to the bassinet, because she just goes to sleep so good in the bed when she's like next to us, or if like she's laying on her side. And I know none of the little, you know, parents come for me, but you know, people back in the day used to put their babies on their stomach, and a lot of them are fine. I know it's not the safest thing to do, and I do not do it at nighttime, but in the daytime I do allow her to sleep on her stomach, because she is fully capable of lifting her head from left to right. If I knew she was not capable of doing that, then I probably wouldn't allow her to sleep on her stomach, but she is. This is a NYX eyebrow pencil. They were just gonna kind of brush. I'm not doing a lot to my brows. I never do a lot to my brows whenever I do makeup. I am not a makeup professional or know how to do balm makeup by any means. So if you guys have any tips for me to make my makeup look a little better, please comment below. But yes, I let her sleep on her stomach in the daytime because she sleeps longer. I'm able to get things done. But I'm always periodically checking on her, like every maybe like 10-15 minutes. And then I also have a baby monitor. So she sleeps good, and she's fully capable of lifting her cute little head. Okay. But for the most part, she likes to sleep on her side. And then like she will maybe roll to her side, but I've gotten to a point where I'll put something like maybe one of her little loveys in front of her, so where she wouldn't roll forward, because she doesn't roll back and then roll again to be on her stomach, you know what I mean? So it's always forward. I don't allow her to be, you know, covered in a lot of blankets. We always have the onesies on with the footies to make sure that she's super warm. But other than that, she sleeps. That's how she sleeps. Like in order for me to get sleep and be fully functional, I need her to sleep. And I know, like I said, in the daytime I should be asleep, but I got shit to do. You know what I mean? I got shit to do. And then as it is like today, she did not allow me to sleep last night. Like she was up at 3 o'clock. I was up watching some Netflix movie. And I feel like I'm about to be on her schedule and she should be on my schedule. But yeah, I was up watching a Netflix movie. She would not go to sleep. I was trying to get her to go to sleep in the bassinet. I tried 2 times. Both times she wiggled her way into waking herself up. And I was like, oh no, we're not doing this. So I just put her in the bed with me, and she fell asleep for like 3.5 hours. This is Tower 28. She fell asleep for like 3.5 hours, and I was able to get some sleep myself. And it was glorious. It was absolutely glorious. And then she woke up, fed, and went right back to sleep. And we slept after my husband went to work after 9 until about 11:45. 11:45. So I'm well rested now. But she obviously is gonna want to sleep some more, which I'm letting her do. All right, I know I probably should have let this concealer like sit on my skin for a little bit longer. Normally I would if I was doing like night makeup, but this is just like basic everyday. Even still, like this is a little heavy for everyday too, because normally I just do concealer, I put blush on, and maybe a little bit of mascara, and that's it. And maybe and maybe snatch my eyebrows just a little bit, just get them together a little bit, but that's about it. Promise that's it. I forgot what I was talking about. Co-sleeping. Yeah, so I'm just working on trying to get her back into her bassinet. I think for the most part what the problem is the bassinet mattresses are always so hard and it's not comfortable for them. So every time I transfer her from the bassinet to my bed, she falls asleep like instantly. And I know it's probably because how soft my bed is and probably warm my bed is. So I think she finds comfort in that. And I'm trying to figure out a way for me to replicate that in her bassinet because I really, really prefer her to be in her bassinet. And this is just Kat Von D. I'm gonna put this on underneath my eye. Again, normally I wouldn't do any of this setting, but because I want to talk to y'all, I'm just gonna kind of, you know, do a little extra. Do a little extra, okay? So we talked about co-sleeping. She currently co-sleeps with me. I'm trying to get my way out of that. I sometimes will allow her to sleep on her belly only in the daytime, not at nighttime, because I'm up and I can check on her and I can make sure she's okay. And let's talk about me personally. After having the baby, I will say my mood has been, for the most part, pretty positive. But there are some days where I'm just like, there's not my baby or anything or mothering, just like I'm about to cry and I don't care who sees me. Some of the things are just like, I don't want to say they're triggering because I don't have anything that triggers me to cry, but when you have all these hormones just like doing crazy things in your body, there's no telling what your mood is going to be. And sometimes I feel like I want to cry and it could be for no reason at all whatsoever. I'm going in with the Jones Road. This is the bronzer. It's just called the bronzer, but it's in cinnamon. Yeah, so some days I done broke this damn shell. Some days I just want to cry. And I don't see anything wrong with that. My husband is very supportive. He's always very comforting whenever I'm like breaking down or having my moments. And I think another thing that also leads into that is the sleep deprivation. Because when I the first week that I brought her home and I was not getting any sleep, I was crying, honey, because not getting any sleep, going from sleeping good to sleeping like an hour at a time, and then that being the only hour that you sleep. I know y'all want to cry for me right now because it was real. It was very real. But we getting better. We getting better with time. It's only going to get better. That's what I keep telling myself. It's only going to get better, and we got this. I've just figured out ways to work around her schedule, basically, because like I said, she sleeps during the day a lot, more so than at nighttime. So now I'm just trying to like make sure in the mornings that we get that little 3-hour nap, because all I really need personally is like 3 to 4 hours of good sleep. And that's it. That's it to fully function. And coffee. Okay, and then we're going to just blend this in. I've been feeling good though. Other than that, I feel good. I did have C-section, so I am home for about 8 weeks, which the time is flying by. It's been flying by, even when I was pregnant. And I don't appreciate it because I don't want to go back to work yet. I don't want to go back to work. Oh, this is the REFY. This is the brow tint. I'm just putting it, it's kind of like a brow gel too. I didn't know that. I thought it was just a tint, but it just gives you like, it fills in some of those gaps that you might leave out. I'm not ready to go back to work yet. You know, I love my job. It pays my bills. It gives me my benefits. Like, I've been getting obviously paid this entire time, but you know, if they could just extend it a little bit longer, that would be great. I'll be returning to work shortly. And the C-section, I healed pretty fast from my C-section. Almost the same as like with my son. It really took no time, even though I probably could have milked it a little bit more when it came to, you know, being man down, especially with my husband, because you know how men are when they sick. They like be overly dramatic. And when we're sick, we be trying to do everything under the sun, even though we really shouldn't. And I should have just milked it a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, I should have milked it a little bit more. I should have milked it. Ah. But I'm here, I'm healthy, my incision looks good. I have 1 more week before I'm clear to go to the gym. Oh my God, girl, y'all gonna get some of that content too. I'm excited for that, but because I'm ready to get like this mom bod together, even though I feel really good about my mommy body right now. I feel like she gave me a little bit of weight around my hips and things like that, so not complaining about that. Not complaining about that at all. Normally I would probably use this one size as a finishing powder all over, but I'm just gonna keep it basic today and use my Sephora micro tasking baked face powder as all over, because we're not gonna use extremely good stuff on today because it's not like I'm really doing anything today. So returning back to the gym soon, very excited about that. I've been thinking about the gym almost this entire pregnancy because I did not work out at all. Well, I won't say at all. I started out good and then the energy was just like, hell no, girl, sit your ass down. So I was at home most of the pregnancy. I tried to do workouts at home. That wasn't working either. Yeah, it just didn't work. But with my first pregnancy, I did work out and I feel like I definitely gained more weight this pregnancy, but I don't know, I feel like it's about the same afterwards. Afterwards, I feel like my weight kind of just kind of went away on its own. Oh, and this is in 35. It says bronze, but this is definitely not bronze. Yeah, I did not work out that much this pregnancy. It did not work out at all. I really tried to, but it just was not working for me. So I just did not force myself. I just was like, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna gain this weight. Afterwards, I'll just work right, eat right, do whatever I got to do to get where my goal weight or whatever is. And I don't really have a goal weight. I just want to feel good about my body, which I feel good now, but obviously I don't want to keep my mommy pooch. I want to get that thing down. I want to get that thing down. So that's gonna be my goal, you know. And then, you know, when you get older, your arms start getting a little flabby, and we're not trying to fly away. We're not trying to fly away. So we're gonna work that out too. What else? Oh, breastfeeding. Oh, y'all, like, breastfeeding is fucking hard, and I suck at it. I suck at breastfeeding. I tried, I put myself on a schedule, didn't stick to the schedule. I was more so putting her straight on the boob than pumping, because pumping is a whole fucking job. Like, when she got home from the hospital, I was doing a little bit of I was trying to breastfeed, but my milk hadn't come in yet. And then I would just supplement with formula. Then we came home, my milk started coming in slowly. I would put on the boob for a little bit, and then I'd give her formula. And I was kind of like doing that in regards to feeding. More so now, I've been doing formula because my milk production is like very slow. I said I was going to start pumping a little bit more just to stimulate the milk some more, and then maybe getting some lactation, I don't know, cookies, oatmeal, brownies, I don't know, something to help get the milk going. You know, I still put her on my boob from time to time, but it's not like I'm doing it very consistently, and it's my fault. It's probably my fault, because if I was more consistent, then I feel like we probably would see more milk. But it's a lot of work. It's a big commitment. It's a big commitment, and it's a lot of work. And not saying that I don't want to breastfeed, but I'm not stressing myself out to want to breastfeed, you know. I feel like that's the thing with some moms, new moms, you know, moms that, you know, this might be their second child, third child. We put a lot of stress on ourselves to breastfeed, and I don't think that we should, you know. We should just do what we can, because either way our baby's gonna be healthy, okay? So I have her on Similac, the 360, which is supposed to be the closest to breast milk as possible, and it has like the best reviews out of all the milk that I've come across, and this is what the hospital actually gave us to give her, and she likes it. So I know some people don't agree with that, you know, the fact that I'm not breastfeeding, but it's my baby and she's doing amazing. So she actually gained weight probably the second week of her being home. When we went to the doctor, normally they have a month-to-month type of appointment set up for them. He just was like, you know what, she's gaining weight so good that you don't have to come back until December. And I ain't complain. I did not complain because it is a job trying to get yourself ready, your baby ready, and to get them in the car, get them to be calm in the car. Like, it's a job. Like, I could tell you one day when I was picking up my son from school, I literally had my hand reached to the back, other hand on the steering wheel. I know this is not safe, feeding my baby simultaneously. And it worked because she calmed down. She calmed down. So I'm not even complaining. However, it was very not safe. Like, it was not safe. And then I took her, when I got to the carpool line, I took her out of her seat and she was in the front seat with me chilling until we got her brother in the car. Yeah, so they probably thought I was like ratchet or something, but I don't even care. But you gonna do what you gotta do to make sure that baby is calm in the back seat, because baby girl be acting like somebody's killing her in the back, okay? Killing. One day I'm gonna let y'all hear her cry. I'm gonna record it and just insert it. I'm gonna be like, oh damn, oh damn. Yeah, I see what you mean. Now we're gonna go in with Jones Road. This is the Miracle Balm in Flushed. I love a cream blush, so good. They give you that dewy look. I love that, especially on every day. I don't like it to look too caked up. Like, you see how that's just giving me a nice little dewy look. But yeah, I mean, post-pregnancy has been good. My son, I know a lot of people were like, oh, have babies back to back. I'm glad I did not. I'm glad that I did not, because my son, he's 6 and he helps out so much. Like, sometimes it's overwhelming how much he wants to help. Sometimes it's overwhelming because baby boy would just be like, I want to see my sister, mom, I want to help, and I'm just like, I don't need your help right now. Thank you, I love you, but let me do this and get this done fast, because I be trying to get stuff done fast. And you know, kids, they be taking their little time because they got all the time in the world. So yes, so yeah, I love that he loves to help out. He loves his baby sister a lot. This is Merit and Bounce, the Day Glow Highlighting Balm. I just put a little bit of this on right here, and then some more right here. And normally I probably would put like just a little bit more bronzer, like a highlighting bronzer on my skin, but I don't feel like doing that today. But yeah. Oh, and then we're gonna just blend this in. And I have on some lashes with my, that I did myself with my, what is this, Falscara? Yeah, Falscara. And then I got some lashes from off of Amazon that let me just get them. These are actually really good. I love these. Because you can cut them and put them however you want to position them, but I cut them and make them a little bit more closer. But they've been on my lash since, Saturday. It is Tuesday, so they're hanging in there and I appreciate them. But yeah, my son, he helps out so much and I really appreciate that. My husband helps out so much. I mean, like I said, post-pregnancy it's been, I won't say a breeze, but it's been pretty good. And I'm very appreciative of my support system that I have, from my friends down to my family. You know, we're getting ready to go down to Savannah for Thanksgiving, and I'm so excited because everybody's excited to see the baby, of course, and she's gonna be so spoiled, and it's gonna give me a little tiny break, you know, from having to hold her all day, which I love. But you know, I'm just excited for everybody to meet her. I can say that post-pregnancy, I was a little nervous because I was worried about preeclampsia, because, you know, this pregnancy, they did monitor me because of my blood pressure from my prior pregnancy, but my blood pressure was like perfect this entire time. So we didn't have any worries there. And yeah, I'm almost out of the follow-up appointments that I have now for that. So I'm pretty excited about that. Post-pregnancy has been good to me, I would say. I think it's normal for us to go through the motions after we have the baby. But I'm sorry, this is the Anastasia, what is this, rose brown satin lipstick. I love this color. This is like my favorite color. I'll probably go get another one because it's so good. I probably should use a lip liner with it, but I don't even like using lip liner sometimes. But it's a good fall color. And then I kind of go over it with this, I think it's Kim, I don't know, but it's like a brown gloss that I just go over it with. And it just gives you like a nice little brown tint. Normally I love like a good taupe color, and MAC discontinued my favorite one, which was Persistence. I think the next best thing for them is the taupe one. But yeah, this one has been doing, like, it's been my favorite. I probably will mix it with like maybe a pink and it'll give me that taupe look. But yeah, guys, I just really wanted to get on here and share with you things that have been working for me, things that have not been working for me. So obviously the things that have been working for me have been co-sleeping, even though it's kind of not a thing that I want to work for me, but it works for me. Things that have not been working for me, I would say for the most part, is breastfeeding. I'm really trying to hang in there, but if you guys have any advice or anything that you guys would want to suggest to get the milk going, or things that I could do to just help me stay the course, please leave a comment below. Also, I will link these makeup products that I used in this video. Like I said, this is just everyday simple makeup, nothing heavy. So I will link them all at the bottom. Again, I do appreciate you guys for clicking on this video and taking the time to just listen to me rant about my post-pregnancy. And if you guys have any advice on anything or things that you might want to share that you do that work for you and don't work for you, and that we can relate, leave a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and comment, okay? Share this with people, because I love the community. I'm trying to build this community up, and I want to connect with y'all. I want to connect with y'all on every level. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to finish my coffee. Also, I'm probably going to go do some other things that I need to do, like film a TikTok, probably clean up. Yeah, I gotta go because we've been talking long enough. But love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.